I sure do like this painting. This Greg guy from Studio-214 sure speaks to my struggle. He's my kind of compadre. Woo! Yes, sir. Storm over freedom. That's what's brewing right here in America, right here today. And this painting is a perfect analogy to my pain. Good job, Greg. Hit it on the nose, buddy. Bullseye. Woo! This painting makes me want to move out of my parents' high-rise condo and into the ghetto so I can keep it real. Don't think, just feel. And be like the flag going left against the tide of homophobic, racist, transphobic, women-hating, Nazi, fascist, bigoted big meanies. Yep, this is my kind of painting. Resist! Well, that was intense. I guess both sides like it. So let's jump in and get this painting started today on Studio-214. Okay, well, it is super hard to have a storm over freedom without a storm. So let's start by putting in that super stormy sky. I use ultramarine blue and titanium white. Then I add some gray in there, just to darken it up a bit. Yeah, that looks nice. And then blend, blend, blend. Don't overblend, thank you. Oh, so this is fun. As mentioned in previous episodes, I like to cheat. And I use this here golden ratio gauge to figure out where I want to place the stuff that I paint. Honestly, what I paint is less important than where I paint it. Seriously. And since this Washington Monument is man-made, I must mind me lines. I need straight ones, so it's tape time. Speaking of things, let's get phallic and paint this big-ass obelisk. You know, I want to get the paint on quickly, just to block it in, but, light speed is too slow.
Now hear this! Ludicrous speed! Sir, hadn't you better buckle up? Buckle this! Ludicrous speed! Go!
I guess, back to painting. What's important here is small, wee variations in color, just because the paint is wet and I don't like solid colors. Everything has variation, you know. So unless I want to go and put bricks in individually, and I don't, this will have to do. Then let's tape in the other side, using the marks I made earlier with the golden ratio gauge. Light source is on the right, so I gotta paint that side lighter than the other. But some of the darker side would catch different amounts of light in different spots, so I throw it in and see how I like it. Okay, well, I didn't like it, and you know what? I don't like where the dang obelisk is placed. This is a super easy fix in digital painting. In analog painting, it gets tricky. Thankfully I caught it early and I had my trusty gauge ready. So my thinking here is that this here obelisk is going to be the same size on each side. After all, it is a square that hinges in the top into a pyramid. You know, for some crazy reason, I was thinking before that it was three-sided. But that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my whole goddamn life. The bin, the thingy on top, is 4 triangles angled towards each other. Obviously another homage to the Egyptian origins of the obelisk. Oh, fun fact, in the Egyptian creation myth, the primeval waters existed alone in the darkness. At the moment of creation, the waters rescinded much like the Nile does, leaving little mounds of mud. Well, this original mound created by the eternal waters is where Amun, or Ra, or Amun-Ra, depending on when you're worshipping him, created the light of the world. So to symbolize this original mound, the Egyptians created the bin, a pyramidal stone placed atop the pyramids and obelisks. You know, why not? Fun fact number dose. This mud is full of silt from the Upper Nile. This silt feeds the farmland and is what makes the Fertile Crescent, well, fertile. So important is this mud that the Egyptians named their land after it, Kemet, meaning the Black Land. This is not in reference to the skin color of the ancient Egyptians, as has often been wrongly asserted. It is, however, a reference to the mud of creation that appears and feeds their crops after the annual floods recede. And now you know. So in case y'all were wondering, Sweet Jen went to DC and took this amazing shot, for which I am referencing this painting. I like having things blocked in, so I really wanted to get in the grass in front of the monument. I vary the value the closer to the monument I get, and that gets me some depth without doing anything. Pretty cool. And that seems like a good place to stop for the day. Okay. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Be sure to check back in for the next video in this series, and subscribe if you haven't already. For Studio-214, I'm Greg. Thanks for watching, everyone.